Yes, taxes are indeed theft because taxes are coerced, they are forced. So it's not a choice that I have. I make my money. My money is mine because it's a reflection of what I have produced, of what I've made, of the wealth I have created. And then the state, arbitrarily, the majority, democracy, chooses to take some of it. And if I choose not to give it, then they come with a gun and they take me to prison. So it is an expression of coercion, and to that extent, it is theft. Now, the state has to have some source of funding, but the state needs to be far greater reduced. It has to be limited to its only one legitimate function, which is the protection of individual rights. The protection of individual rights is not that expensive. And the way to raise revenue for that has to be voluntary. Coercion is wrong, always. The only time force is legitimate is when used in self-defense, never when it is applied to somebody else who is innocent.
Okay. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Yes, I do think taxes are theft, because if you understand the proper role of government is to protect human rights, including the right for property. How can you protect the right for property by, just eliminating it? So there's a contradiction. In a free society, in my mind, there will be voluntary tax that people will pay to get protected by the army, by the police, and by a judicial system. So, yes, I think taxes are theft, and there are many, many, many different ways to solve a way to fund an army, to fund a police, and to fund the courts. And it's not by the fist, it's not by the gun, and putting people in jail, which is why have a country if we are basically using it against us. So it's a contradiction in terms, and this is why I think we should open our minds to think about how did the U.S. started without a tax system? How did we, create a free society without the taxes? So I do think the taxes are theft, and I do think that there are other ways to really fund the role of government as it's the proper sense of role of government.
Gloria, ¿tú crees que los impuestos son un robo?
Pues son un robo para las minorías en América Latina, porque la verdad es que con las economías informales que tenemos, donde en mi país, por ejemplo, 8 de cada 10 guatemaltecos no pagan impuestos, y solo somos los dos pendejos de cada 10 que aceptamos ese robo, ¿no? Entonces, o nos roban a todos parejo o que no le roben a nadie, ¿no?